walk with the dog and a short vlog just to see if we can get a campsite for a reasonable amount of money. Now, last weekend we was looking for somewhere to go and we decided to take the air conditioning unit, so we thought we'll try and get somewhere with electricity, although the batteries would last but not too long. So we started to hit the internet and searching around, trying all the different places. But anyway, let's carry on. We're up at Bow Woods, just close to home, and I will fill you in of what we found and what we didn't find. Right, so I tried all the normal places, you know, Pitch Up, Caravan and Camping Club sites, and to be honest, it was all ridiculously expensive. Probably most expensive are the actual club sites if you want to stay on their actual sites. I can get the CL sites a bit cheaper, but the purpose of this weekend's experiment was to try and get a complete campsite with full facilities, meaning toilets, showers, electric, you know, a proper campsite, let's say. Also near somewhere so we could go and explore, and not just, oh, let me step over that, and not just in the middle of a random field miles away from nowhere. So after much searching, I basically turned to my old faithful, which is the Out and About app, which again is part of the Caravan and Camping Club. Which way are we going? So you've got to be a member to use it, but it's pretty much the only way we save any money. The only trouble is there's more people using it now. So some of the sites are getting more and more difficult to get onto. Flicking through, we was going to go up to Yorkshire again. However, you know, we're always going to Yorkshire. I think we was going to go to Hollingworth Lake, but that was just a rally field. Again, no electricity, no facilities, so we kind of ruled that one out. There is some on campsites, but a lot of them you have to pre-book quite far in advance with the DAs or the temporary holiday sites. But however, we did find one which was near an historic town, so there was plenty to do, plenty to go and see. We could go out for a pub lunch, we could plug in, and it was only £18 a night. Right, let me go up this hill and I will fill you in some more. Right, we've made it to the top of the vertical climb. I've done this route backwards. I know why I do it the other way. But now, if we look over into the distance, there's a couple of motorhomes just down there. I don't know if the camera will pick them up. And that is Cromford Rugby Club. So there's going to be a DA on there. And then some more motorhomes in the car park where you're allowed to stay overnight. That's just down near Cromford Mills. So we're just above Matlock here. I know this weekend there's going to be a beer festival, but we're going to keep going a little bit more because I know there's something quite unique and unusual up here, and then I'll sit down and have a chat with you a bit more uphill until then. But where we started off on this hike, if you remember the Caravan and Motorhome Club, there is one of their affiliated sites, you know, the 5-van sites, just at the start of this trail. I think it's Splash Farm, just near Bow Woods. Not sure how much it is because we're not members of that club. Just always found too expensive and far too difficult to actually book a site. Right, let's carry on. Right, we made it to the top. What I want to show you guys is something a bit cool actually. don't normally expect this sort of thing around here, normally more so in Scotland, but there is a bothy house. I think it's called bothy or boothie or whatever it is. So if you're hiking and walking, you can actually stay over. Great place to shelter if the weather really turns. But let's go in there and have a little look, see what it's like now. I've not been in there for a little while. Shall we go and show them, Bruno? Come on then. Right, so we've made it to the little bothy house. Obviously people stay here, have campfires, but let me take you in. Again, don't expect anything amazing. Might have to use my other phone as a light. So what we've got a fire there with, I suppose that's like an oven thing. People leave things, you've got emergency toilet roll. There is no toilet here, so bring a shovel. Lots of little quirky things. There's normally, some people fill this full of wood, but it's obviously all been used. Saws there ready. There's generally stuff here. Little tea light. And then up top, you've got a couple of platforms for sleeping. But, right, let me take you back outside where it's going to be a little bit brighter. Right, lock it all up. Leave it for the next people to come and stay and enjoy. And then we shall carry on our way. Excuse my dog, who sounds more like a steam train. But we've also just bumped into a load of girls doing the Duke of Edinburgh as well, so I have to turn the camera off for a bit. It's not fair putting it and filming them if they don't want to be filmed. Plus, too shy. Let's go. Right. Yes, shall we do some downhill now, please? Well, he's waiting at a gate. Who is this dog? It's all part of the forced circular walk in the High Peak. Right. So, where was we? So we ended up going to Stratford-on-Avon, or I always used to say Stratford-upon-Avon, but I think it is just Stratford-on-Avon. So at the racecourse there is a fully facilitated campsite with shower block, which are perfectly fine, nothing to write home about. They are quite small, those showers, with no bench to put all your clothes, so take a bag or something, there's some hooks in there. All I did was hang all my bits up in a bag, keep it off the floor. I'm just going to concentrate walking down these big steps, rocks, very slippy. So we had two options for this one, because this was with, again, the camping and caravanning club on their temporary holiday site, which is the blue ones when you're looking through on the app. The red ones are the weekend meets. Generally with the red ones, weekend meets, there's facilities to fill up with fresh water and normally empty your grey water within the hedgerows, and there's always somewhere to empty the chemical toilet. So with this one at Stratford, we had two options. Option one with no electric was £15 a night, but option two with electric was only £18 a night, which in this day and age is quite a bargain, bearing in mind where you are as well at Stratford. So much to see and do around there. I'd be interested to know if anybody else he's got any other good recommendations for other places to find cheap campsites, other than the clubs and pitch up. I've tried scouring the internet, not a lot actually come up, and then you sometimes get some very greedy farmers that want nearly £100 a night just to park in a field, which is ridiculous. I have no idea why anybody pays it. But anyway, I'm going to carry on because the dog's just left me a present, and I'll catch you in a bit. Right guys, I think we've drawn a conclusion on that particular video that the caravan and camping club with the temporary holiday sites is probably still the cheapest campsites I've been able to find for a site with full facilities. Let me know if you find anything else, and we're going to head back down. Been a little while since I've been down this way, and it's very overgrown at the moment. I mean, that's the pathway we've just come through up there, and we're going to head back down towards the beginning at Splash Farm and hopefully get out again soon. So from me and Bruno, thanks for watching, and I'll see if I can find my dog because I keep losing him. See you on the next one. Bye.